It's not easy to get time alone with you, Captain. Maybe we should make up an urgent mission for Risha and Corso and everyone. Somewhere at least an hour away.
An hour? I think I'm insulted. We'll need the whole night.
I took the liberty of booking them a room planetside. You will be the first outsider to be this close to me without my armor.
Keep the helmet on.
I had no idea all those smuggling compartments were for more than just cargo.
That's it. I've had it with you two sneaking around here. Out!
Me? What of you? I will not tolerate this insult any longer. It is one thing to watch your eyes stray on every world we visit, but I will not live with a rival in my own home. You knew her first, but no man of honor would begin to court me before permanently ending whatever understanding you had with her.
Finally, something we agree on.
Give up your claim to him. He has chosen me.
Girls, there's plenty of me to share.
Not in your wildest... Never mind. That's probably exactly what you dream about.
There is only one way to resolve this. I challenge you to an honor duel. Whoever loses must leave the ship and the captain forever.
You've got to be kidding me. After all the time you spent chasing me, Captain, now that you have me, you'd throw it all away? I don't buy it. Choose. Who's it gonna be? Akavi or me?
Sorry, Akavi. My life could never be complete without Risha insulting me.
Fine. If I was only a conquest to you, Captain, consider it over. I'm not here for you to run to every time you make Risha mad.
I can't hold off Count Renald forever. I have to answer his marriage proposal someday. But I want to make an informed decision. I was hoping you could help me out with that. In private.
I have a lot to say on the subject. I recommend we lock your door, so our conversation isn't disturbed.
You think of everything. That was a very persuasive argument.
Sweetheart, this debate's just getting started.
You've put some thought into this. I'm, listening intently. You know, crowns and thrones aren't that great. I could maybe live without them. Or you could trade in this starship for a palace. What do you think?
You're the only treasure I need. Everything else pales in comparison.
I'm not done talking to you. Well, that was an enlightening discussion. I think I'm gonna have to disappoint the Count. But first, I need some rest. Let's talk again later. Things under Brilliant have taken a turn. The Kings put a death mark on Count Renald's head. When the citizens heard that, they rebelled. The King imposed martial law to stop the rioting. But that got the aristocracy riled up. The whole planet's going to war.
It's a lot easier to steal a throne when everyone's busy fighting.
Yes, that's worked out so well for Alderaan. Needless to say, the Count has his hands full just staying alive. But even with all that's happened, he still wants to marry me. I can't keep putting him off. Any advice how I should play this?
You can't marry the Count. You're spending the rest of your life with me.
What? I asked you for advice, not... Do you really mean that? Oh, perfect. Time's up. That's him calling on the Hollow. All right, let's do this. Merritt, I'm glad you're safe. From what I hear, the fighting got worse after you escaped.
I cannot spare the Brilliant from war, but perhaps we can still create a better future together. I realize forging a true relationship takes time, and our marriage won't be consummated for some time, but I am hopeful. My proposal stands, dear Risha. Will you marry me?
Come on, this is a no-brainer. I'm sure he's rich, handsome, and popular, but I'm me.
I'm sorry, Merritt, but I can't argue with logic like that. He's had my heart longer than you. I hope we can still be friends. I'll need you to rebuild our world when the war ends.
Of course. I look forward to the day you grant me amnesty, so I may return to Debrillion. Farewell, Risha. May the stars watch over you.
That ended better than I expected, except for that whole part with my world being at war.
You said no to the Count's proposal, but I seem to recall you had a second offer on the table.
It's under consideration. I promise not to keep you waiting for long. That's enough politics and relationship issues for one day. Let's go steal something expensive. I always feel better after a good caper. Didn't think you could still surprise me, but proposing in front of Count Reneld? That was a whammy. I wasn't sure if you were serious then, but I am now. And my answer's yes. Whatever happens, however long it takes, when I'm finally Queen of Debrillion, you'll be my king.
You think the people of your world are ready for a guy like me?
No one's ready for you. That's what makes you perfect. We'll have a royal wedding someday, but let's do something personal right now. I, Risha Drayan, take you as my future king. I promise to be faithful and always apologize when I get snippy with you, except when you're wrong.
I'm not always right, sweetheart. But when have I ever been wrong?
Don't ruin this moment by forcing me to be honest. As queen, I promise to keep you in the lifestyle to which you've become accustomed, plus 10 to 20% depending on good behavior.
I'm a little fuzzy on this concept of good. Can you provide some examples?
Just remember, I'm in charge and everything will be fine.
Whatever you say, sweetheart. Need me to fetch your crown for you?
All right. Shut up and come here. What do you say we make this even more official? So, how does it feel to be married?
Come to my quarters this time. I've made some modifications for you.
How can I resist that offer? You never told me you were an engineering genius. I'm staying in the captain's quarters from now on. Just because we're married doesn't mean we can settle down. We've still got lots of people trying to kill us. I've been thinking about the future a lot lately, and I had a funny realization. Every scenario I see, you're in it. I guess that's only right, all things considered. But still, never thought I'd get this close to anyone.
That kind of talk makes me want to turn out the lights and put up a do not disturb sign.
It's funny you should mention that. I've been considering a related topic. When we take over Debrillion, we'll need to start thinking about producing an heir. Maybe more than one heir. That's how dynasties stay healthy after all.
The more the merrier. I'll put the little scoundrels to work building me a new ship.
Great idea. Father taught me all about starships when I was growing up, and I turned out great. Just think, someone with my intelligence and your reflexes, there's nothing that child couldn't accomplish. We owe it to Debrillion. Whatever happens, I promise any child of ours will have the best of everything.